Mathematics is the music of reason. To do mathematics is to engage in an act of discovery and conjecture, intuition and inspiration. To be in a state of confusion not because it makes no sense to you, but because you gave it sense and you still don't know what your creation is up to. To have a breakthrough idea. To be frustrated as an artist. To be awed and overwhelmed by an almost painful beauty. To be alive. If you ask most people what they remember from their math classes, they might tell you they didn't enjoy it. Math anxiety is common among students mainly because many students struggle with passing their math subjects. So, how should one study mathematics to be successful in it? Paul Lockhart wrote, "Mathematics is the art of explanation." And therein lies the key to learning mathematics. It's all about explanations. Most people struggle with mathematics because they think that there are so many formulas and theorems and procedures to memorize. But the key is not to memorize. Instead, you must do your best to understand them. When you're learning a new formula, theorem, or procedure, you must learn the reasons that lead to them. Focus on why, not what or how. Try to understand their explanations. Why does this formula exist? Why is this theorem true? Why does this step work in the solution? You haven't really learned a thing until you can explain it. When we focus on reasons, we are able to make connections between facts. And when we can relate facts to each other, it becomes deeper knowledge and it's easier to remember them. It is then that we can begin to know things by heart without having to memorize them. In order to come to learn mathematics, you must bear in mind that math is not a spectator sport. In other words, you cannot learn mathematics just by watching someone else do it. You have to do it yourself. And doing mathematics means problem solving. The National Council of Teachers of Mathematics in the US defines problem solving as engaging in a task for which the solution is not yet known. In other words, math happens when we see a question and don't know immediately how to solve it. We learn mathematics by exposing ourselves to as many problems as we can so that we can develop the patterns of reasoning that come with doing them. The problem with many of our math classes today is that teachers deny students this opportunity to do problem solving by giving them a question and then showing them immediately how to solve them, as an example that students are expected to copy and repeat later. What happens then is students end up just following the steps they are taught without knowing why they are doing what they're doing, like robots following programmed algorithms. In order to succeed in mathematics, you must accept that the struggle is part of the experience. When we don't know what to do, we have to think and analyze. That is the essence of mathematics. Math requires perseverance and resilience. You make intelligent guesses. You try one strategy, and if it doesn't work, you try another, on and on until you find the right ideas that work. When you already know what to do, that's when the mathematics is already done. So, when you're learning mathematics, remember to focus on the explanations, not the procedures. Make sure you have the right attitude to confront the struggles that naturally come with doing mathematics. And expose yourself to as many problems as you can, not to memorize the steps, but to understand the reasoning that is involved. These steps will enhance your learning of mathematics.